The last day in June here at Maymorn Farms, just completed our first month of the winter earthworking season. So we don't have winter earthworks here, but we are allowed to go ahead and keep working with all our civil works. Most of that's done. We're just finishing off the roading for the final 38 sites. The footpath's been laid, the curbing's all been put in, and we're just going around now, just having a look at some of the homes we've got under construction. This is one of our design and builds. Over here on my left, we've just started these what we call ready to move in homes. This is really interesting to see. So we talked about when you head into winter, we've got to stabilize all of the ground. So you can see it's basically what we've done is we've hay mulched straight over the ground, and then we've seeded it as well. And what that does is it stabilizes the ground instantly, okay, for water, so you don't get sediment runoff. And then that also creates sort of like a really nice habitat for the grass to take. And you can see it's coming through all the way through it. So it basically stops erosion pretty well straight away, stabilizes the ground for winter works, and then the grass strike happens really quickly. You know, when you consider we're nearly in the middle of winter, it's freezing cold, and that grass is striking because it's created a sort of a little mini habitat. I think Swales and all the landscaping up here is looking really good. We've got a guy who works with us called Tyner, and he's just doing a fantastic job. These swales have been mint condition. When we're doing residential building, we've got three options typically. Your 2-4, which is your standard stud height. So that is the top of my fingers there. Then we've got our 2-7, which was your other go-to, which gave a really big, so that's 2.7 meters high. That's 30 mil above my finger. That gives you a really big open room. With that though, you do have to lift up all of your joinery and your door heights. So you go to your over height doors, and that just makes it just better proportions. But it does add cost. A really great compromise is one that they've used it here in this home. It's a 2-5-50, and that's basically another 150 mil on the top of my fingers here, up to that ceiling. You can overheight the joinery as well and still have a lintel, so you don't have any of the engineering issues with it, but it still gives that, you know, you walk in and straight away you know there's something different about the room. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit higher, just a little bit more space. A really great affordable option to just make your build a little bit different. We're just driving past Houseworks show home here on lot 5, and one of the things that really caught my attention was they've had a curved cedar wall, which just looks absolutely fantastic. So we had a chance to talk to Peter and Bex, who are the builders here on site, and they're able to explain to us exactly what they were doing. So just as a quick refresh with the cedar, these are a full cedar board, which looks like this. They use a clinch nail here. That acts as both a spacer between the board for the next board going on. So it sort of spaces it in behind here. Okay, and it also stops the board from cupping, and then they use these lovely brass nails as they go along. One of the standout features with this cedar here and the way the builder's done it is they haven't just randomly thrown every piece of cedar in. They've actually tried to grade the colour as they've gone through, and as we zoom out and have a look, you'll see that cedar colour changing but softly, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. They've used, to achieve this, is used a full board like this all the way through, and you can see just as that you've got every second one being punched, and then you have a clinch nail in here. Then we go to a half board. So they've used a half board, and that's allowed them to actually curve that cedar round to give this curved effect, and just looks absolutely fantastic, particularly with these brass nails all the way around, which just look just amazing. So it's curved walls, the attention to detail, and just the ability to have those choices. That's the difference when you get a design and build. You do have a lot more choice, and you know, with homes, especially like with Houseworks and with Trevor, the level of craftsmanship is you know, it's pretty high. So here we are on lot 21. This is the site of our brand new show home that we're building. The team from Rapid Slabs have come in, they've boxed the site, and they're just putting in these X-pods now. This is a rib raft system. They've laid them all out, We've looked at these systems before, but it's interesting to note they've left a gap through the middle here between the pods. This is going to be where we've got a large load-bearing wall that's going to go through the slab. Look, we're going to pour this slab in about 2 days. The cool thing about this is we've actually built this plan before, or a very similar one to it. But this is going to be a fantastic show home. It's going to be a real showpiece for what the Gillies Group can produce. And we're really looking forward to everyone coming up to Maymorn Farm and having a look. We've got 4 ways you can buy up here at Maymorn Farms. One of the ways is you can buy a section. You can buy a design and build, work with one of our partner builders, and they can custom design you a home. Or you can buy one of our turnkey properties where you pick a plan from our plan selection, you pick one of the sites, we position it in 3D and then we build it there for you. We were starting to get quite a bit of demand for people wanting to move into a new home but not have to go through that build process or having to pick a house and design it and that sort of thing, so we made it as easy as we could. The first 2, they proved so popular, we actually ended up selling the first one before we even started. So this is this one here. The one next door we're just about to start as well. We'll be pouring these slabs towards the end of this week. And our next one now, because we've sold the first one, we're going to be building one on lot 47 and then moving over to lot 202 or 203. So if you're looking for a brand new home and you want a really easy way of doing it, come up and look at some of our ready-made options we've got up here at Maymorn Farms. They've really launched into all of the civils and it's coming along quite well. We've got new homes starting. If you are interested in moving up here or you'd like some more information, just jump online or give us a call.